be a fast boy. Got a fire extinguisher? Wow.
This feels weird. You getting in the car especially feels weird. Alright, watch me bog this bitch. Whoa, turn the clutch. Yep, alright. Clutch is gonna last about 200 miles.
What is going on, my friends? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another vlog. Man, it feels weird walking in the shop and not seeing a red Evo 10 sitting on the lift. That car was in here for a little longer than it should have been. We had a little more issues than we should have, but what it is. Today, I want to get back to work and just finish up what we kind of started on the Evo 8. I started doing a little bit of a color change in the bay. So today, we need to tackle the power brace, the strut tower bar, potentially the brakes, and there's probably some other random things I want to do on the car. I guess we'll see when we start getting to work. So let's just go ahead, pull off the bumper, get that power brace off, and then we got to pull off the strut tower as well. Both of those are going Nardo gray. Pretty sure we're gonna do Nardo on the calipers as well. And hopefully we can get around to hopefully getting those things done today. That'd be nice. So we got them both in the strip tank to get this yellow off. Crazy how fast this powder just builds up on top. Literally cleaned this thing out not that long ago. I really want to take the Evo 8 out. So you guys may be wondering how I'm gonna powder coat these. I'm not doing them here. I'm gonna go to my buddy's place and spray them out there. He's got a big old oven and a sandblaster, so we're gonna go down there. He's probably got a better gun too, and we'll see what we can do down there. But I might potentially take the Evo 8 down because we don't need those two parts on to drive this car. Also, I have a part request. If anyone has this piece that goes here, mine I tried to make out of carbon fiber, completely destroyed it, and I need another one. So if anyone has one, please shoot me a DM on Instagram. That's why the cluster or the dash is a little torn apart. This powder coat took forever to get shipped off. And in the meantime, it started pouring down rain. So I'm not gonna take out the Evo 8, unfortunately. I would, but I literally just pressure washed the underside and got it all perfectly in. So I'll just take out the 10. I care a lot more about the 8 than I do the 10. Here she is with the gray power brace and gray strut tower. She's coming along, my friends. I think it looks quite a bit better. Not nearly as poppy, much more clean, simple yet effective. Now we need to change up the turbo. So I've been debating. I don't want to leave it yellow. Obviously it doesn't flow with anything anymore. Pretty sure it's just gonna be powder coated polished aluminum. It's gonna look like a polished aluminum turbo. It's not gonna look quite as good though because it still is gonna have all the casting marks and pits and whatnot versus a polished turbo. But I don't have the utensils to actually polish the turbo. So I'm gonna go ahead and pull the turbo kit off and we can start messing around with the compressor housing. I think it's gonna look really nice in polished aluminum. If it doesn't, if we get the car all done and it looks like poop, we can probably just do it in the same gray or just do it black or something. I do like a kind of a colorful turbo though. I think it always looks really nice. Kind of funny when you think of pulling a turbo, you think it like it's a somewhat difficult task. On the 8, it's no lie about 15-17 minutes from start to finish. You don't have to pull the radiator, you kind of just unbolt it, slide it out of the way, so you don't have to deal with any coolant or anything. Let's go ahead and pull off the housing. We also have, I guess you'd call it like a seal plate, I think you'd call it. I'm not very good with turbo technical terms, but that's what we're gonna call it, the seal plate. We also gotta pull that and match that to the housing.
6, 3.
I'm gonna slap this thing in the tank. I ran out of wire, so I'm using some yarn. Let's hope the yarn doesn't dissolve. I don't think it will, because for some reason the strip tank doesn't dissolve like stickers and whatnot, just paint and powder coat, that's it. So I hope the yarn stays. If it doesn't, we're gonna have a compressor housing chilling at the bottom. That'll be literally impossible to remove. We were able to successfully retrieve it out of the bottom of the tank. The yarn did not break. Quick sandblast on these pieces, and we can slap down some polished aluminum powder coat. We got the compressor housing in the oven right now for the gas out phase. There definitely has been some oil on that thing, so I want to get it all baked out of there before we go ahead and powder coat it. So here in a few minutes, I'll pull it out, let it cool down, and then we can go ahead and spray out the polished aluminum. Should look fire, I hope. I'm not sure if I'm extremely stoked on it. It would look really, really nice if it didn't have all like the casting marks and whatnot. I think I'm gonna go ahead and kind of mock it up on here. I don't know what other color I would do. I don't know what else would look good. I think I'm gonna like it. Let's do a quick mock up, turbo, manifold, slap it on, and just see if we like it. If we don't like it, we can change it. There she is installed. Of course, it'd look better if I spent a billion hours and ground out all of the casting marks. But here's a quick shot of how the bay is gonna look with the new Nardo stuff and the polished aluminum powder coated turbo. Let's run it.